Hello again, and welcome to another edition of the Lee Weekly Spotlight. I'm Carmen Lastoria. We are live here at the Cleveland Country Club right outside the brand new short game facility for the Lee golf team on an absolutely gorgeous day for golf. The Lee women's golf team is currently hosting the Lady Flames Shootout here at the Cleveland Country Club. They're finishing up round number 2 as we speak, but we're going to get you caught up on all the action that was for the Flames and the Lady Flames this past week. We begin first with volleyball. The volleyball team went 2-1 this week. On Tuesday, they hosted Union University and won 3-0 over the Lady Bulldogs. They came back with a trip to Rome, Georgia to play shorter and always tough contest on the road. The Lady Flames grabbed the first set 29-27 before falling 3-1 to the Lady Hawks. The Lady Flames would bounce back on Saturday with a 3-1 victory over Mississippi College. After the match, we had a chance to catch up with Lee freshman Emily Bento. And Emily, what did you think was a big key for you guys today in coming out and getting the victory against Mississippi College?
Well, I think just like everybody, kind of like pulled it together. The passing was great. The sets were like amazing, and like everybody killed the ball and stuff. So it was really good.
And how has this year been? Obviously an adjustment for you coming from high school into the college game. What are some of your thoughts as far as some of adjustments you've had to make playing at the collegiate level?
For me, like the game's a lot faster, and for me, like a big thing that I've been like working on my own is my blocking. So, it was really great to get a couple more blocks today, and, I'm just looking forward to improving. So.
Absolutely. Now, 8 kills today. You were very active. What were some of the keys to being able to put away some of those points you were able to?
Everybody was basically, communicating very well, telling me, like, which areas are open, and then this, like I said, the passing's on point, and the sets were just amazing. So, just having that.
And finally, could you share with everybody what your nickname is?
My nickname is Beans because my last name is Bento. Sounds like Pinto, so.
Okay. And is that a nickname that you had before, or was that one that they gave you here at Lee?
Nope, they just gave it to me at Lee, so.
All right. Well, hey, it's a cool nickname, and you did a great job today, Emily. Best of luck moving forward. Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you.
That was Emily Bento as the Lady Flames claim a 3-1 victory over Mississippi College today. The women's soccer team had another very productive week as they scored 2 home victories in Gulf South Conference matches. On Friday, the Lady Flames defeated previous frontrunner West Alabama 3-1 at the Lee Soccer Field. The Lady Flames would bounce back and score a 2-0 shutout victory over Alabama Huntsville on Sunday afternoon. Lee has now won 6 straight matches and are 6-1 in GSC play to move atop of the standings. We had a chance to catch up with first-year head coach Chris Hennessy after the victory over Alabama Huntsville on Sunday. And, Coach, it was another solid performance for your team, particularly on the back line. I thought we really did a great job of possessing the ball today and limiting Alabama Huntsville's chances. Talk a little bit about, first, your defensive game plan and what you guys were able to do today.
Yep. Well, we knew Huntsville were going to come in. They were going to sit. It's kind of how they've played the majority of the season, played on the counter. We watched them a few times against UNA and some other teams. So they play compact, they're very organised back there. They have some good athletes, and we knew that moving the ball from side to side and creating the extra 3 or 4 passes was going to be the only way to unlock them defensively. And that has to start from the back. The shape has to start from the back. We have to play through the middle a little bit better. And the girls, especially in the second half, did a great job of that.
And you always worry a little bit about coming off of a big win on Friday against West Alabama, who was ahead of us in the standings. Seemed like the energy was there from the start. Is that something you guys talked about in the pregame, coming back on short rest to play on Sunday afternoon and wanting to keep that energy up?
Yeah, the women and men's schedule, playing Friday and Sunday really isn't conducive to getting the best soccer out the whole weekend. But Sundays, if you win your games on Sundays, that's where champions are made, because it's hard. The players are tired mentally and physically, and we had to make the first 20 minutes was important today in both halves. We came out the faster team and in both occasions and got the job done. But it's tough, and we're tired right now. Everybody's tired, and we're just trying to make sure that we just keep the energy high and get as much rest as possible.
6 straight conference wins. You guys are now 6-1, and you have jumped up into first place in the Gulf South Conference.
Is that official now?
I believe it is official. West Alabama beat North Alabama. West Florida beat North Alabama, so you guys have jumped up. Still a lot of soccer left,
Yes.
but it's got to feel good the way you guys have been able to kind of traject up since the start of the season, now sitting in first place.
Yeah, with every change and every transition, there's a new style of play, and the players have been adjusting to that. But more importantly, the players, we had a rough time with injuries at the start of the year, and now everybody's starting to come back, get healthy, and play with confidence, and they're playing with no fear, they're playing with enjoyment and enthusiasm, and that's the thing that makes us happy as coaches. So.
Well, great weekend today, Coach. 2 big victories in conference play. You guys will go on the road this upcoming week.
Yes.
Best of luck as you travel.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
That's women's soccer coach Chris Hennessy. His club is now 6-1 on the year, and they have won 6 straight matches in the Gulf South Conference. Moving on to the Lee men's soccer team. The soccer team went 1-0-1 in 2 Gulf South Conference matches this week against the 2 teams that were ranked above them in the standings. The Flames battled West Alabama to a 1-1 double overtime tie on Friday. They came back on Sunday with a wonderful performance against Alabama Huntsville. With the score tied 1-1 going into the half, Quade Marinel's goal got the Flames rolling. They scored 4 second-half goals and knocked off previously conference unbeaten Alabama Huntsville by a 5-1 mark. We had a chance to catch up with David Perez after the match as he scored 2 goals to help lead the Flames to the victory. And DP, you've been doing it all year, but 2 more goals today. You now lead the team with 11. Talk a little bit about that second half for you guys. Boy, you just seemed to get into a nice rhythm, and then the goals came one right after another.
I think it was important that we got the late equalizer because it wasn't the best first half that we played. But I think the second half was totally different. We came out with more energy. We knew what we had to do, and it was just kind of revenge for Friday night that we couldn't put those away. But today it was good that we did, and looks like everything fell for us and one after another. And next thing you know, we're up 5-1, and it was good. It's getting into the weekend.
Now talk a little bit about. I mean, you've been the leader of this team this year. You seem to be in the right place. What goes into just being in the right place to get those goals? As we said, 11 goals on the year. You now lead the team. What's kind of your mindset as you look to attack and score?
I just think that I just need to move. I know my teammates are gonna find me. They're good enough to find me. So if I get into open space or just even anticipate it a little bit, I know that they're gonna find me. So it's credit to them because I know that no goal happens without an assist. So it's all them really. So I just try to find open space and hope it falls to me. And sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. And today it did.
And talk a little bit about your mindset. Every match in the Gulf South Conference seems to be a physical contest, and you guys are always up for the challenge. What's your mindset about matching physicality with your opponent?
We just try to be smart. Play to our strength. We know it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be rugged. So we just go in with the mindset that we're not gonna play dirty or anything. We're just gonna play hard. And we try not to worry about the officials. Me, sometimes I get caught up with it, but I just try not to worry. And I think we do a nice job of that. And today was the same as another tough match against a really good team. So it's just going in with the mindset, just play hard but not dirty.
Well, congratulations, DP. 2 big goals today, 11 on the year.
Thank you.
Great job. That was David Perez. 2 more goals today for DP to lead the Flames to a 5-1 victory over Alabama Huntsville. The cross-country teams both ran in Charlotte, North Carolina at the Royals Cross Country Challenge. Seth Eagleson paced the men's team to a 3rd-place finish with a new Lee 8K record in time of 24 minutes and 30 seconds. Jessica Childers provided the pace for the Lady Flames. She led the team to a 1st-place finish in non-D1 competing teams at the Royals Challenge. And now let's take a look at this week's Players of the Week. David Perez was named the Gulf South Conference Player of the Week for the 4th time this season as he scored his team-leading 10th and 11th goals in a victory over Alabama Huntsville on Sunday. Jessica Childers paced the Lady Flames cross-country team as they finished first at the Royals Challenge this past Friday. The Lee women's golf team defended their home course today on a beautiful day for golf here at the Cleveland Country Club. They captured the Lady Flames Shootout team title, and we had a chance to catch up with Coach Maupin after the tournament. And Coach, this is a tournament you guys always play really well in. Today was no different. You finished with a 6-11 team total. Little different format, playing all 36 holes in one day, but your ladies really seemed to respond. What were some of your thoughts on the round today?
Yeah, I thought we did a good job of getting a little better as the day went on. I definitely think there's a mental challenge involved with, having such a long day with the 36 holes, but I think the biggest thing is when you play at home, there's a few more distractions. I think it's sometimes you put a little more pressure on yourself because you know it and you want to play really well. I thought we did a good job of kind of putting all that to the side and getting out there and taking care of business. So I was proud of that, I think, the most.
Well, really good showing from top to bottom in the lineup today. Of course, Sam Burris and Caroline Moore finishing up front. But Callie Kitchens is somebody that you kind of singled out in some of our comments off air. Her performance today, she was a member of the all-tournament team. Talk a little bit about her effort and how, after redshirting last year, she's really come on here in her senior year.
Yeah, last tournament we felt like it just seemed like something kind of clicked in the last round there for her, and that talent that she's always had just started really coming out. And what I was really proud of today, she got off to a bad start, and sometimes that adversity, it can knock you back a little bit. She faced it head on. I think she was 4 over after 3, plays the rest of the round total in, 4 or 5 over, something like that. I mean, she was just very solid all day. We needed that kind of performance from her, and she really came through for us.
Well, the Cleveland Country Club, your thoughts on the course? Seemed like it was in really good shape for the tournament today.
Yeah, we were a little worried. We had a little bit of a fog delay this morning. Might have stressed me out more than most. But, the course was in great shape, and pace of play out there was good. And, we're very grateful they let us host out here. It's nice to be home for one, and so it was in excellent shape.
Well, congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
Well, the fog moved out. The Lady Flames moved in. They win the Lady Flames shootout today from the Cleveland Country Club. And now let's take a look at the upcoming schedule for the Flames and the Lady Flames this week, as well as the current Gulf South Conference standings. And that'll do it for this edition of the Lee Weekly Spotlight. As always, keep it tuned in to GoLeeFlames.com for up-to-the-minute news and notes regarding the Flames and the Lady Flames. You can also follow us on social media. Check us out on Facebook, Lee University Flames. Subscribe to our YouTube page, Lee University Flames. Or you can visit us on Instagram, Periscope, and Twitter at Lee U Flames. And also don't forget to download the Lee Flames Hotspot app. All you have to do is download the app, available for iPhone and Android. Check in on your phone to Lee Home Athletic Events and earn points towards some great prizes. Until next week, I'm Carmen Lastoria. This has been the Lee Weekly Spotlight. And as always, go Flames.